So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to color code each of these different assets, because all these are considered to be assets. But if you look at the colors, well, some of them are the same colors, but what we're going to do is we are going to customize each color so we know exactly what colors these are. So this is going to help you a lot by color coding each asset. So let's go ahead and expand all of the bins just like this. Make sure that they're all expanded, and let's come down here. So notice how we're working in the project window, and this is a small window. So if you press the toggle key, and just so you guys know where the toggle key is, it's right under the escape button. So if you're looking at your keyboard, right underneath the escape button, that's the toggle key. You can press it and look what happens. You get your project window, but now it's full screen. If you press the toggle key again, it goes back to the normal view. Or if you want to do the full screen view again, but you don't know or you can't find the toggle screen, if you double click right here where it says project 071224, double click that, bam, you get the full screen view. So let's go ahead and color code each bin. So I'm going to start off with the titles. I'm going to select all of the titles, and if you right click on one of the files, find label, and I'm going to color these violet. It don't really matter what color you do. I'm just going to pick violet because it's the first one here on the list. And notice how I just labeled my titles to violet. I'm going to go ahead and bring this down. And now I'm going to go to stills, select all of them. So how do you select all of them? This is how I do it. Number one, click on the stills bin just like this, then hold down the shift key and press the very bottom file, which is this one right here. And notice how now all of them are selected. Right click on one of the files, and we're going to go to label, but this time I'm going to pick a different color, right? That's the whole point. So I'm going to pick Caribbean, and now all of my stills are green. I'm going to go ahead and make that smaller. Now let's change the color for sequence. So again, I select sequence one time, hold down shift, select your sequence, right click, and let's go to the label, and I'm going to pick rows for this one. So there it is, rows. And we have one more audio. So let's color code these. I'm going to right click for the audio. I'm going to go down to label, and I'm going to make these yellow. So there you have it. All of them are now color coded. So now when I drag these to my sequence, I'm not going to get confused. If all these are the same color, sometimes it's hard to tell which one is a JPEG, which one is an audio file, which one is footage, because they're all the same color. But by making them a different color, it's going to be easy to tell where they're at. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and double click the project name one more time, and it's going to take me back into the regular mode. Okay guys, so that is how you color code each asset. What I'm going to be doing is I am going to be creating 4 file management. So this right here is really important. Make sure that you have an audio bin, a sequence bin, a stills bin, and a titles bin, and make sure that all your files are color coded. I will be going around the room just to see that you did this correct. And of course, if you have any questions, let me know. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to start building our sequence.